Chapter 11. The Hidden Cost of Over-Explaining ***. Trying to be understood is natural. But over-explaining often backfires. It makes you seem unsure. It overwhelms your listener. It dilutes your message. Instead of adding more, strip it down. Get to the core. And trust your audience to meet you there. You don't need to justify everything. Say what matters. And leave space for understanding. That's clarity. That's confidence. Chapter 12. Mastering the Art of Less ***. Saying less is more than a technique. It's a way of life. It's choosing quality over quantity. Clarity over chaos. Connection over noise. Mastering the art of less means unlearning the habits that keep us stuck. Talking to fill silence. Justifying to feel worthy. Over-explaining to feel safe. But once you let go, something amazing happens. You show up differently. You speak with calm confidence. You connect more deeply. And you're remembered for what truly matters. Conclusion, ***. In a world obsessed with noise, those who speak less are heard the most. So pause before you speak. Listen more than you reply. And when you speak, speak with intention. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is less. ***. Chapter 5. Breaking the Habit of Oversharing ***. We've all shared too much too soon. Maybe you opened up to the wrong person. Maybe you explained yourself more than necessary. Oversharing often comes from insecurity. From needing to be seen, to be understood, to be validated. But here's the truth. Your value doesn't depend on how much you reveal. ***. Saying less creates boundaries. It protects your energy. And it shows others you respect yourself. Chapter 6. Confidence and Brevity ***. Ever notice that the most respected people rarely dominate conversations? They don't ramble. They don't over-explain. They speak, briefly, and powerfully. That's not luck. That's confidence. When you trust yourself, you don't feel the need to prove yourself with a flood of words. You let your message stand on its own. Brevity is clarity. And clarity is confidence. Chapter 7. The Art of Reading the Room ***. Every room has a rhythm. Every conversation, an energy. But most of us are too focused on what we want to say to notice what's happening around us. Reading the room means being present. It means observing more than you speak. You sense when to speak, and when not to. You pick up on tone, body language, hesitation. When you do speak, your words hit deeper, because they're in sync with the moment. That's emotional intelligence. That's mastery. Chapter 8. Silence as Strength ***. Silence makes people uncomfortable. But it shouldn't. Think of the people who command respect. They aren't the loudest. They're the calmest. Silence is presence. It's focus. It's control. You don't need to fill every moment with words. Sometimes, the silence between your words says more than any speech could. Silence is not emptiness. It's potential. Chapter 9. Communicating with Precision ***. The more you talk, the more your message gets lost. We ramble. We repeat. We over-explain. But what if every word you spoke hit with intention? Precision is about saying exactly what's needed, no more, no less. It's about clarity, simplicity, and confidence. Strip away the fluff. Focus on impact. Speak like a sculptor chiseling a message out of stone. Your words should land like arrows. Direct. Sharp. Memorable. Chapter 10. Influence through Intention ***. The most influential people don't talk the most. They speak with purpose. Every word is chosen. Every sentence delivers meaning. That's the power of intentional communication. Know what you want to say, and why, Not to impress. But to connect. Not to fill silence. But to leave impact. Intentional words linger. They resonate. They build trust and connection. Intro. Have you ever said something and instantly wished you hadn't? Words you wanted to take back. Moments you replayed in your head, wondering, why did I say that? We've all been there. Sometimes, the more we talk, the less we're understood. But here's a truth no one talks about. Your words lose their power when you use too many of them. Asterisk asterisk. Now, picture this. You walk into a room, and people take notice, not because you're loud, but because your presence speaks louder than your voice. People lean in, not to interrupt, but to listen. Because they know, your words matter. This isn't a fantasy. It's the power of saying less. Chapter 1. Drowning in noise asterisk asterisk. We live in a world addicted to volume. Notifications. Constant conversations. Endless opinions. Everyone's talking. But how many are truly connecting? We've been conditioned to believe that more talking equals more influence. That explaining everything will help us be understood. But often, it just creates more chaos. Talking more doesn't make you clearer. Sometimes, it makes you invisible. To be heard, you don't have to shout, you have to cut through the noise. Chapter 2. The Power of the Pause asterisk asterisk. Think of the last argument you had. What if, instead of reacting, you just paused? A deep breath. A moment of silence. It feels unnatural at first. But in that silence, there's power. That pause? It's not hesitation. It's control. It's clarity. Pausing helps you choose your words. It calms the energy in the room. And when you do speak, people actually listen. Chapter 3. Listening is a superpower asterisk asterisk. When was the last time someone truly listened to you? Not waiting to reply, just listening. Feels rare, right? That's because we're all talking so much, we've forgotten how to hear. But when you say less, you create space. Space to truly understand. Listening isn't passive. It's powerful. It builds trust. It deepens relationships. In a noisy world, to be the one who listens is to be the one who connects. Chapter 4. When words lose weight asterisk asterisk. Ever shared something meaningful, only for it to fall flat? Or made promises that once felt real, but now feel empty? That's what happens when we overuse words. They lose their weight. Say sorry too often without change, people stop believing it. Talk about your dreams without action, they stop inspiring. The more you speak without intention, the less it means. But when you speak with purpose, people feel it. They trust it. Because they know you don't waste words.